Oh, man.
Oh man, this alcohol. All right.
Yep, good way to start off. Oh, man. Oh, what's up, guys? Just kidding.
So Amiibos. Oh yeah, we're back. All right, Amiibos.
All right,
By the
yeah.
way, we're back.
So, we were supposed to release one every week, weren't we?
We were, but luckily we're in Decent Camel Gaming. Well, I don't know what we are anymore.
Yeah, we're in Decent Camel Gaming.
We're now in Decent Camel Gaming, and we hardly upload stuff. That will change soon. It's not going to, but that will change soon. So
Once I get my computer back and running,
even though it's kind of
it's
crawling,
it's kind of, yeah, it's crawling.
it's asking.
Its legs are a little handicapped, but
Its legs are severed.
I'm trying to get a little bit of a Forrest Gump going on here.
Yeah, that sucks.
But yeah, anyway, this podcast is about Amiibos.
This podcast is definitely about Amiibos. And you don't have any, right? I already know the answer, but just for the sake of production quality wise, you don't have any Amiibos, right?
Oh no.
Well, I do. I actually have 6 of them total. There's I can't remember how many there are.
Hold on, the biggest question is, do you have Kirpichi Demus?
I don't have Kirpichi Demus. I have Kirby and Samus, but I don't have
that makes
Kirpichi.
your shit weak.
I will actually. Very smart idea. I kind of want to buy those figures. All of which are out now except King Dedede until he comes out.
February?
I think he's a third wave. I kind of want to just buy those all over again and just kind of chop their parts off and all that and create this atrocity known as Kirpichi Demus.
Hey, if you do it, you could probably turn it around and sell it on eBay for about $500.
$20.
Oh, well, I mean, I think we have
I didn't really
different
think
fiscal amounts here.
I will get back to you guys on that. I actually will try to make it. It's just a lot of. I think it'll be a lot of soldering. Really, I think we can do it.
But see, my thing is, in a few months, I think the Amiibo hype's gonna go down, dude.
I can agree with that. Just because with something that's really, really new and is very popular, of course, there's difference between hype and excitement. This is very hype.
I could be wrong. Because I mean, who knows? Maybe this could take off. Maybe this could be like the next big thing.
Taken off. It is severely taken off. They've already apparently no one even knows because there's 2 answers to this from Nintendo, and they're not even giving a straightforward one. Is the part of the first wave? 3 Amiibos are apparently quote discontinued. That was via like somewhere in Canada. Retailers said that they heard someone from Nintendo say that. I'm probably completely off, but regardless, some retailers said that they heard from someone big at Nintendo saying these 3 are discontinued. That is the Villager, Wii Fit Trainer, and Marth.
And more than likely, that's just to either make them exclusive or increase the amount that they can be turned around and sold, or just for their collectivity.
Well, the only reason they're saying they discontinued them is simply because they want more shelves open for the more popular Amiibos. Thus, those 3 weren't exactly the best.
Which would make sense because of demand and whatnot.
No, of course, yeah. There's huge demand for the more popular Amiibos. But now the fact that Nintendo is saying, "Oh, they're discontinued," they could just make more and send them out. But the thing is that
if you're the head at Nintendo, you don't want to be mass producing ice climbers that no one's gonna buy.
Exactly. And though if they did make Ice Climbers Amiibos, I'd probably buy one. But no.
Oh my god.
Basically, now what's going to happen, I think, which is going to be a big turnaround, is Nintendo is thinking, oh, okay, the more popular Amiibos, which right now it's between like Link, Mario, and Pikachu, is, now, oh, look at now these apparent Amiibos that we think are going to sell good are going to sell good. Kind of like they just released the second wave, which is Little Mac, Zelda, and Diddy Kong. Those 3, they're not the most popular in the world, but they are the hardest Amiibos to find. You can't find them anywhere. And today's my day off from work. I drove around to 5 stores total, and they were kind of close to each other, so I'm not that desperate.
You recorded video of it, didn't you?
I did, and it'll probably be up in the coming days to weeks.
Relatively soon.
Yeah, I
But
recorded it with my cell phone. It's nothing too insane, but just to give you like an inside look. But
here's my thing about Amiibos though. Like they're relatively new. They just announced them at the Nintendo's press or E3. Was it? Is that when they announced
um,
them?
they talked about them at E3. I don't know if they announced them or well talked about them. Well, announcing wise, I guess not a little before. I know E3 they did for a little bit. Then obviously afterwards they kind of gave them a lot of talk.
I'm not comparing them, but Amiibos are essentially the Spyro Skylanders that
Well,
I,
yeah.
I guess I don't know if you heard much about them. I don't know if they took off or not. But essentially they're the
Well,
same thing, but Nintendo, which is a little bit more badass.
Well, yeah, I mean you're getting these little mini statues of well plastic. I'm not going to get too don't let that word statue confuse you a little bit, but you're getting your favorite Nintendo characters from, years upon years ago up to modern day. You're getting them these little toys, statue figures for $13, I mean, which it's that price isn't horrible. It's not the end of the world.
Not at
And
all.
they work with some of your favorite games like right now, like, it's not every game in the world. The main game these are being advertised for, hence they're even really being made for right now is Smash Bros, but you can use them also in Hyrule Warriors, Mario Kart 8, soon to be Toad, Treasure Tracker, and obviously many more games that come throughout 2015. So, the functionality of them with the games that they have right now, it's cool how
It's
it
really little to
works.
none though right now until they make an update.
Well, no, it's not a matter of making an update. It's a matter of making a game that will really, really, really support, these NFC toys. And, it's cool because like you can train them up or well, I don't know if they're like immediate level 50 in Smash Bros when you scan them to your Wii U. I don't know if you have to train them up to 50, but there are amiibos, like people saying their own amiibos that they scan, that beat them, that they actually these computers, these amiibos are beating them, like the
Which
player that scanned it.
I think that is from what I remember. They do each get their own like and I don't know if you have gone into it, but in Smash Bros you can change each character. So I'm guessing you can probably do it with each amiibo.
I think
Like
they
you can
have
change
special.
their cannons, you can change their armor to where it would protect against fire better, or it would
I
throw faster.
I think there is that. I do not own. I have Smash Bros for the 3DS. I don't have it for the Wii U, and I've only watched so much gameplay with these amiibos being used in it. So I can't fully say yes or no for those watching. Chances are you know a lot more than I do based on this Smash Bros amiibo relative shit. But yeah, just I think you can do that. I think they have special things. They should. I mean, this is like a special thing. Only so many people buy amiibos, and I think they should be rewarded for using it and buying it. A separate piece of add-on content, basically, if you will, for this game.
But see,
But yeah,
aside from that, like their in-game functionality, I don't know if that makes them worth it. Other than the fact that they are like a little bit of a collectible statue, they're only $13, which you really
well,
can't complain
that's what.
about.
Yeah, and that's kind of what. At first these were being advertised as, bring your amiibos to life in this game and all that. Now that they've been out for a good amount of weeks now, they have turned in. I mean, they were collectibles to begin with. It says on the
Yeah,
package collectibles, but I think they turned into a lot more of what I wanted. So now Nintendo knows. Basically, like so like they know now that the demand for these are huge. Like more along the lines of the ones that are going to be hard to find, meaning the ones that people might not buy that much. That's what Nintendo thought, at least. That's what we all thought. But now the ones that all of us think that aren't going to be that popular, we're all going to go out and try to like, oh, there's Little Mac. He's from Punch Out, but he's not as big as Mario. I'm gonna go buy him because he's probably gonna be the next one to run out, which he is sold out everywhere now. I've ran to so many stores, can't find him. You can go online like eBay or Amazon, and you can buy them on there from someone who was able to get a hold of it, but they're selling it for 3-4 times the price, and
which is
Amazon
crazy.
Amazon's selling it from other like third party sellers and all that for just like 10 times the price. It's just it's I understand like being a collector. I never collected anything ever, and this is my first real set of things I have really started to collect. I have 6 amiibos right now, and there are plenty of them out right now. I don't really plan on buying all of them, but now that these things are popular, Nintendo knows they're popular. I don't know if they're going to do a whole marketing thing and just kind of release a little bit at a time.
It falls in under the hype on.
That's
depending
what
if
it
they're worth
is.
it to you or not. Like they might be worth it if you're buying for like, especially since the holidays are coming around. They're like
Oh yeah.
next week. If you're buying for like your little cousin that likes, I don't know, Mario, and he has Super Smash Brothers. Oh, okay, cool. Buy him an amiibo. Or
Awesome.
if you're
Yeah.
a collector like Nakoma here,
Uh-huh.
buy him King Dedede or Kerpichi Demus.
Kerpichi
Kerpichi
Demus.
Demus.
But yeah.
I mean,
Like I don't really want to say collector because a collector is where you literally collect them all. I only
well,
want
no, no,
a
no. I
few.
can. I mean, it
I
is
mean,
a
it is
product that's going to
collecting.
be
It is.
limited time. It's collecting. You're considered a collector if you're going to be collecting this product. Like,
Yeah, just the way I see collector, I view it a little differently. I view collector as every single one. Like if you collect a very large amount, you can obviously call yourself that. But if you want to call
well, I
yourself
mean,
a
not
like
necessarily. I mean,
the collector,
you could just be a collector of the ones that you like. So instead of buying all like, or well, it's not. But instead of buying everything, you buy just like the cool ones. So obviously, like the way you're going, you're not going to buy Peach because that doesn't appeal to you. What
no.
appeals to you is
I
like
like I
Sonic,
like the
Ness.
Mario series, but
You feel like
fair.
that's too generic, which is why you refuse to buy it.
Well, no, it's not generic. Well, it's just a matter of the characters I like and all that. And Peach is a real iconic character. Zelda's a real iconic character. Sheik is a real, they're very popular characters and they're very big and all that. I just really didn't care. I care more for like the Kirby side, whereas Kirby, King DDD, Meta Knight, then there's Punch Out. These just toys that you would never, or statues, whatever you want to call them, yet you would never see ever being made. Now of nowhere, boom, here's all these waves of just your favorite characters. And I don't know, I just like that, and like, just no matter, that's the other thing, like, people keep saying is like the thing people keep saying, like, oh, well, aren't these toys for kids and all that?
No, not at all.
I can't I can rather disagree with that more than anything in life because if there's something you like in life, go for it. Don't let anyone stop you. Now, if you're like a guy who wants to collect all these Barbie dolls, that's a bit odd. But
Yeah,
if you
that's a
like
little
it,
creepy, but
well, it's creepy and odd. But if you like it,
you can't really
who
point
am
out
I
a
to
target
stop you?
audience for this. Like the target audience, you can see like a 40-year-old guy that he played Mario way back when, so he's like, "Oh my god, I can have a Mario statue. I'm gonna buy this,"
I don't think
and he's
it's
gonna feel nostalgic. He has a Mario
well,
statue, which is awesome.
it's a nostalgic feeling and all that, and just I don't know, just do have they've made plenty of toys of a lot of these characters, but in like a form like this, a mini little statue and all. It's just I just think that's awesome, and I love that idea. I have a few of them to the side of me, my six of them, and I'm happy because I actually have a Little Mac figure, which he is one of the hardest ones to find on the market right now. You can find them online like nothing, of course, but they're selling for
Yeah.
10 times the price. But I went into a GameStop because I used to call people like, oh, do you guys have this? Do you guys have this? Every website has a feature where enter your zip code within a 50 to 100-mile radius. We'll see if there's one near you. And
Yeah, just
and I
increase the
checked it out.
price though,
What?
or not increase. Increase the distance, increase like the chance that you're gonna miss it.
Well, if you're gonna drive 50 miles or more out to get one of these, then I mean that's dedication, but at the same time that's kind of like
But I mean, you almost had trouble getting Little Mac the other day.
well, no. I didn't have trouble. It's a matter of if there were people going to go because I went to GameStop the previous Saturday. My GameStop opens at 10. I don't know if every other GameStop's doing special holiday hours, obviously for Christmas, but they open at 10. So I got there really, really early. And that's the thing. If you want these amiibos and you want to be the first to get them, and whatever store you are going to be going to has it, just be smart. There are billions of people in this world. Chances are you aren't going to be the only one wanting to get that set amiibo. If you went online and you searched and it's like, you enter your zip code on GameStop for Little Mac and it's like low stock, but it is in stock at your local GameStop right here. Just be mindful about it and go very, very early and wait out there. If you're really that dedicated to it, that's what you need to do, which is kind of what I did. I was like, I had work that day, but it was a good amount of hours, so I had to go. So I was like, all right, cool. But GameStop opens at 10. I'm going to go out there at 9, just chill in my car for a little bit, whatever. Maybe like at 9:30, 9:45, just go out, get out of my car, stand in line. And this was on a Saturday, so, a lot more busy of a day there. And immediately when I got in line, stood outside, which I felt like a nerd for doing that, of course. But at the same time, I'm a nerd. I like it. I don't care. A lot of other people lined up also. They weren't there for Amiibos, but you never know. So that's just the thing. If you are listening to this and you're like, oh, I'm really into Amiibos, I want to start collecting them, or I want to buy them for my kid or I want to get them for a family member, whatever. Just be mindful if you,
There's
again,
only
as I keep saying, if you really, really want these, especially the new wave coming out, which let me preach it to you, pre-order them. That is the only way you're going to start getting most of the amiibos that come out from here on out. You need to pre-order them. You need to. If you don't, you can still have a chance of getting them, but the second they're put on shelves, there are some people out there that make it their life's work to get these damn things now. Just, I'm telling you, if you're at a GameStop, Walmart, you're online, whatever, and you're given the option to pre-order, and you're like, I don't know if I should or shouldn't, for
do it.
Sonic or Mega Man,
Do it.
if you're thinking about it that long, it's obviously at some point you are going to do it. The pre-orders, so like there's a special edition, Lucario, the Pokemon. He's exclusive to Toys R Us. The pre-orders went out once for it, then Toys R Us is like, this is all online, obviously, and I believe physically, like going in action to like, hey, I want to reserve this. I don't know how that works. I never pre-ordered anything from Toys R Us.
That's
I
a
never
little
go
weird.
to Toys R Us.
Walking
But
into Toys R
online,
Us.
online wise, the pre-orders were completely canceled. Like, okay, that sucks, no more. And of course, people selling their pre-orders on eBay for 3 times the price of what it really was, the initial $13, $14. Now it's back up again. I don't know if it's went down since this recording, but
my
you
thing
just
is,
gotta be real mindful with all of it. And,
as the waves go on, though, I mean, so like Toys R Us are having their deal where they're going to get exclusives as the waves go on. So like I'm assuming they're going to have amiibos to go on till like next December. I don't know how far
well,
they
they'll
go.
announce those way later,
Yeah.
2015, obviously, but
But are they going to release like amiibos in bundles, or are they going to release
they're
special
they're
edition amiibos that are going to be worth like $20 to $30? Like,
there are kind of some bundles. Like Toys R Us had a thing, just like it's like each store will probably do their own promotion where it's like buy one amiibo get the second for 40% off. Toys R Us had something
that's
like
a
that
great
recently.
deal.
I read about that. There is also Loot Crate, which you guys probably heard of, where they've had like a little bundle of first wave amiibos, and there's like 5 rather. I think it was like 4 or 5. I think it was 5. We'll go with 5. You can look it up if you really care. 5 amiibos and all that, and a little booklet for them, and all this
$20.
or whatever the Loot Crate costs, and then the shipping and handling and all that. Yeah, just there are some bundles out there. It just varies on store and even local stores, because there's even local stores that have these amiibos that I guess they ordered some of them and all that, and like stores I've never heard of. I'm like, all right, so they must be local, but they're selling amiibos. How they got them, I don't know, but it is what it is. But it would be cool if there's like I don't know. It just Nintendo could easily do that. Like Wave 2, Bowser, Toon Link, Ike, all these Wave 2 characters. They could easily bundle all them and be like, here you go, and sell them at this giant bundle for like maybe $10 off, total.
But see, the fact that they don't do that, like,
well, they're not gonna do that because
well, yeah, they're not going to do that. But I mean, also the fact that they don't do that it leads me anyway to believe that they're gonna run out of waves, so they're gonna make everything a little bit more unique. So right now we have Luigi where he's planking. Maybe the next wave we're gonna have Luigi where he has like his Luigi Mansion gear on maybe.
Yeah, that's that little. It looks like he's planking, which you could say that, but that's like his little bullet move or his up. I think it's his up B move in Smash where he just like kind of like bullets.
He bullets himself.
Bullets back into the stage or wherever out of the stage, whatever you want him to do, of course. But
I think they're gonna like Generation 2 thing, or like I don't know, just the different skins.
That would make sense to do that. They haven't said anything about that yet, and honestly, I kind of doubt they would. But at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if they did either. But it'll be a while till they do that because Nintendo is a company that mass produces video games and video game
But see,
consoles.
the fact that they haven't
not toys.
The fact that they haven't said anything on that is what's weird, because I mean, I'm around social media a lot. I'm around YouTube, I'm around Twitter, I'm around Facebook a lot, and I haven't even seen anything. Well, I haven't seen that much about Amiibos. I haven't seen like advertisements saying, "Oh, Wave 1's launching, Wave 2." I'm not the biggest follower about them, but
that's the one thing that I watched other podcasts talking about this and the topic of Amiibos, and they were talking about similar things where their advertisements and not just their PR and everything like this. It's really I don't know if PR is the exact word I should be using, but like it's very
hidden.
It's very lackluster, and it would be nice if Nintendo was like, all right, guys, so these are the ones that are going to be low, these are the ones that are going to be the best selling. They kind of they really can.
So they put it straightforward.
Well, no, they have to kind of depict that like once they release it, and they'll just get their sales back after like the first like 2 or 3 weeks, whatever, or the month, and be like, wow, look how good King Dedede sold as opposed to Luigi. So let's increase the demand of him, and Luigi will kind of just completely cut him off or just make very little. That's kind of what happened to Wii Fit Trainer, I don't know if it's Wii Fit U trainer, but this is the trainer.
Just Wii Fit Trainer. No one cares about her.
Well, now people
Apparently, yeah, now they do.
suddenly people give a shit because now it's apparently discontinued, which I doubt.
People want what they can't have, and they had a chance to get the Wii Fit Trainer. No
I
one
know, no,
wanted
no,
her, so now they cut
just
them off.
just like me. Like if I were to see a Wii Fit trainer or a Villager and any of that, I would buy them in a heartbeat. Would I sell them? Probably not. But at the same time, if I could get like a unnecessary, I can't talk tonight, an unnecessary amount of money for them, of course I would. But because we went to Black Friday, like it's a fucking crazy festivity.
It's a
We
crazy
walked
experience.
exactly. No, we walked around all kinds of stores. We went into a GameStop, and they had every first wave amiibo right there. Villager was there, everything. Now I was like, you know what? I'll wait, whatever. I don't know if I really need these. And then I was like, you know what? Maybe I do and all that. And then the same day,
Unfortunately, at that point, the hype wasn't that
well,
as
no,
high.
well, people just because, well, no, people, we knew these were gonna sell good. The amiibo sold like I don't know what the exact amount of days and or weeks were that Nintendo based this off of, but they said they sold like 710,000 copies of Smash Bros.
Holy
I
shit.
mean now that increased by the time they released that report, but they said they sold almost the exact same amount in amiibos, and immediately they were like, oh my god, these. We all knew anything Nintendo releases, for the most part, not necessarily the Wii U, but
Yeah.
usually a good percentage of stuff that Nintendo releases, it sells rather well. They're a fun, creative company.
See, if they
they make
restrict
fun stuff.
if they restrict Amiibo use to like the Wii U, I think that might increase the sales of it of like both the Wii U and Amiibos, which might actually kickstart what I was talking about. How they're
Yeah,
gonna make like Generation One King DDD, Generation Two King DDD, Generation Three, and so on, making Generation Ones worth even that much more.
uh-huh. Yeah, I don't know. I think they will do that, but at the same time, they kind of need to get all of these regular ones out first before they jump onto that. But then again, there's people making custom amiibos already. Like
That's pretty
they're
badass.
making like Metal Mario, and like on eBay there was like a Kirby who had like Mega Man's helmet, and he also had like Samus's
And how much were
helmet
those
on.
going for?
I can open up eBay right now. They were both those both were going between 60 and 70. So right now
Fuck.
we'll do this as of this. Oops, I hit my desk. As of this recording, um, I'm gonna filter this on eBay. We're gonna look for the highest. We're gonna customize this here. We're gonna look for the highest selling. Um,
And by the way, this is as of 12/17/2014. Just if you were unaware, because that's when we're filming this. So all these prices are as of today.
all right,
So
so
bids will go
highest. Here we
higher.
go. So right now, I'm
Death
up on
Peach
eBay.
$500.
What
I'm gonna
the
throw that out there.
fuck?
What?
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 Defective? Okay, we're gonna play a little game now.
Oh right,
And I'm
I
gonna
gotta
play
see
the
this.
game with you. Manny, I'm gonna play the game with you. I'm gonna be the host, you're gonna be the
All
contestant.
right, what's the game?
This is all new listings.
Yes.
Defective, I hear you typing, don't cheat.
No. Okay.
Don't
Okay.
cheat.
Okay. I'm not
Seriously,
gonna
come
press
on.
enter.
We have to have fun with this. Please
Okay.
don't. Please don't. Defective Amiibo. Now there's gonna be two pricing points for this. I'll explain why. Defective Amiibo, One-Eyed Link. Now they're
Ooh.
asking for a bid, but they also have the buy it now feature. What do you think the bid is at?
The bid has to be around $200.
I'm gonna give you up to three tries. I just now told you that, so that is not it. But I will give you three tries now. After it is not 200. Higher,
Higher? What the fuck?
higher,
500.
higher.
What?
Two more tries. Higher,
700.
higher. One more try.
900.
That was the third one, right? Total.
Yeah, that was the third.
I mean, it was four, but $25,000.
How
That
much?
is the starting $25,000. That's the starting bid. Now, guess how much the buy it now is.
What the fuck?
Guess how much the buy it now is.
I'm assuming like something retarded, like
No,
4
it
grand.
is very fucking tarded. Guess how much?
4 grand.
Higher.
What?
No, Manny. Wait,
Is there bids on it though?
Wait, no, 4 grand. What do you? No, Manny. The bids are starting at 25,000. The buy it now would not be 4,000. That makes no sense.
Oh shit.
No. The buy it now is no matter what higher, beyond higher than the bid. So here, three tries, go.
40.
No, higher,
50.
higher.
60.
$1 million.
And have people bidded on this?
There are zero bids. It is a Oops, I didn't mean for that to pick that up. Hopefully, it is a one-eyed Link. Oh wow, it really is a defect. I think you can tell it's still sealed. You can tell it's sealed. It is a one-eyed Link. Like they didn't paint the eye on correctly. It's like
That's
this skin.
asking way too much, though.
That's obviously unnecessary. And there's 40 views on this item per hour. So there you go.
There's
That
gonna be that one
People
person
are
that
just
pays
being
for it.
stupid. That's just being stupid. No one's obviously gonna buy it. They're just listing that just for it to be a shocker and to make
Like
news stories.
Dark Peach or
Their
Death
Death.
Peach.
Her name is Death Peach. Actually, I found Death Peach right here. Very rare Nintendo Amiibo Death Peach. Very rare, one of a kind. $500, zero bids as of this recording. 2 days and 26 hours left.
You can't miss her.
On
Just
Saturday
go on
at 10
eBay.
p.m. local time.
Yes.
Yes, I know. Like, I'm just for those that don't want to. I'm going to explain it. It is her with her hair black, colored in a Sharpie, holding what looks like a shot. I don't think it's really from
It's
Halo.
a shotgun from Halo. Yeah,
It is a shotgun from Halo. It's just that's all it is. It's people are just being stupid because they want to see if dumb people will sell something that other dumb people will buy.
And someone will buy it.
Well, if they do, I feel horrifically sad for them. But then, so $1 million for a one-eyed Link. Obviously that's clearly just. I mean, if someone were to buy it, that's an actual listing, and it's from Canada, by the way. I don't know why it just now popped up saying it's from Canada. A lot of these are from Canada. So here, let's do this here.
They apologize after they sell it. We're sorry we sold it at such a high price.
Yeah, but you bought it. All right, let's do one more game here.
All right.
Rare Villager Super Smash Bros. Amiibo First Edition. Discontinued, even though it's not fully confirmed yet. Discontinued.
I'm gonna start with $500.
There are no bids, so this is a buy it now only offer. So yeah.
500.
Higher.
1,000.
Higher.
Okay. 5,000.
You're off by 1,000, 6,000.
Oh my god!
Yeah, and people are being serious about this. And the seller, he has a 100% positive feedback. Like he's a serious seller, and he's legitimately selling this. It is. I mean, you can't really fake eBay like this. He's legitimately selling it for $6,000.
This guy needs to fuck off.
That is as of right now. This recording, it is now available. So for anyone who is desperate for a villager, that you can find one and have your very own for only a very small fee of $6,000.
Or you can just pay $10 for Kerpichi Demus.
Kerpichi Demus should be free. He's an atrocity that scares the kids in the middle of the night. He screams at you. He screams at you, and it wants you to kill it.
Kill me now!
Yeah, but so Amiibo hype, it is definitely there now. It'll definitely be there for the next few months, but will it last for years and years to come? Of course not, because everything that has hype obviously dies. I mean,
or this could be a thing that grows. I mean,
well, it really, really is, and like, okay, I didn't even say which ones I had. Basically, I have most of the first wave. I have Kirby, Yoshi, Pikachu, Donkey Kong, Samus, and like I said earlier, for the second wave, I have Little Mac, which is a nightmare to find, and I got him at GameStop, and that is the one and only Little Mac they're probably ever going to get, they said. Just because they are so rare now, so
more than likely, you're not going to see like a Little Mac at your local Target.
If you find a Little Mac at your local Target, even if you think Amiibos are awesome, or if you think they are the most,
biggest piece of shit
ever in the world, and you think everyone under the age of 10 should own one, and I should not own one because I'm older, no matter what, buy it. $13. Go on eBay. Be stupid. List it for $500. Set the time on it for like a month. Of time available for it to be sold in. Set it to a month, and I promise you, someone will come around and probably message you about it and try to make an offer with you, and eventually will buy it. I promise you.
The resale value on these things is retarded.
It really is, and people are selling for ridiculous prices, but it's sad because dumb people are buying it for these dumb prices, so people are going to be stupid. That $1 million Link thing, they just did that just to make a headline story for a tech website or something, just like, oh, I got my 50 minutes of fame. It's probably just it's just going to be promotion, just to view their actual eBay, just to look at their actual other items. I mean, that's a real item he's selling for $1 million, but wow.
I mean, if someone pays for that, like Bill Gates is like, I'll make this little guy get a laugh.
Yeah, here you go. Here's a few extra million as a tip.
He's like, let me check if I have enough in my pocket. 1,000, 2,000.
$1,002. Well, here, keep that too for the extra 200,000. Something funny like that. Yeah, it's Amiibos, I think they're awesome. And again, I think we're gonna this is gonna be the more quick podcast. Well, not quick. It's been a little while,
It's
but
been about 30 minutes.
yeah, it's usually our podcast. We want to try and make an hour, but this one we want to make a little special one based on Amiibos while they're in the hype now. We figure, we'll make a video based around the hype of it before it dies out. If it dies out, I doubt it will die out. For right now, at least, it won't die out. I mean, they still have waves and waves to go. You know, should you buy one? If you're a person who's never cared about these and you're listening to this now and you're like, oh wow, I'm kind of interested, go out and just look at them and just buy like a Mario one or whatever. And if you have a Wii U, especially and all that, go ahead and use it. But if you're like a diehard person who's like, I need these, oh my god, I need these,
then you might want to seek psychiatry.
Well, no, there's nothing wrong with collecting things. I don't
well,
think.
Well, no, if
people
you're
are gonna crap on me in the comments, probably like, "Oh, you're weird because you collect stuff." It's like, I'm sorry, I like to spend my hard-earned money on this kind of stuff.
Well, no, it's Mario stuff. You can't be weird and collect Mario stuff. Well, there's no type of thing.
And it's just collecting. There's just nothing weird about that. If people want to judge you that hard for collecting a piece of plastic, then maybe they have a problem. But if you're a person who probably wants to get into this, wants to collect anything, but we'll stick on the topic of Amiibo. If you want to collect Amiibos, definitely do it. But also, like I said earlier in this podcast, pre-order them. That is the only way you're going to be getting most of them, especially how they
without a fight.
Well, yeah, and without having to, that's my Amiibo! And just fighting.
It's my Amiibo.
Smashing them into the glass window at your local Toys R Us, scaring the kids. You don't need to do that. Just go to GameStop, find out where the exclusive Amiibos are going. Just be smart about it. And if you really don't care about Amiibos, which I'm sure you wouldn't have listened to this podcast this far in at this point, but just if you really want one, especially the new waves, pre-order them. And if they're out of pre-orders, then just
smack a bitch.
Just constantly call your stores. I know you're going to bug them, but that's why they work there. If they don't like it, then that sucks. They shouldn't have worked there.
That's their job.
Call them once in a while. Just say, hey, do you guys have so-and-so? And just keep up to date. Go on all the websites. They have the local store finders. Like, is this item near you? Enter your zip code. Just typical stuff. There's no excuse to not finding anything at this point like this. So, and if you really are desperate, you just want to break out your wallet and fork out a little extra money to all the scouters you're selling all of it, just then go for it. You'll be paying a couple, maybe extra $10 to $20, but you'll get your Amiibo. No matter what, there's going to be in every Amiibo available somewhere. It's just the price range. That's all.
And if you want to go drop by GoFundMe.com, we will have Kerpichi Demas starting. We're gonna get this launched. We will make this happen.
Luigi just came out, so if I can find him, we're gonna be almost there. I just gotta wait till February for King DDD to come out, which I do have him. I reserved only a few of them, but I reserved him because I love Kirby and King DDD is awesome. I will rip off his head and I will make a what was his name? Kerpichi
Demas.
Oh, Kerpichi Demas. Sorry. Yeah, and for those who haven't caught on yet, those are all the names of it. You can do the math. You're smart viewers. You'll figure it out. But yeah, guys, there's your video of Amiibos that you were asking for.
Yeah.
We just want to make this a special little welcome back podcast.
Special for you. You as the
for
viewer.
You, because you guys really care for Amiibos, and we decided to waste how much time?
About 34 minutes.
34 minutes of your time about Amiibos. Nah, for real. Don't be ashamed. There's nothing age restricted about all of these. If you are a collector, want to be a collector, I've never collected anything in my life, and I'm starting off doing these. If you're a gamer like me and all that, these are from...
At least buy one.
Buy one, just to say you did. No one's going to judge you. If they do, they're judging you for owning a piece of plastic. Tell them to go fuck themselves, because, that's weird. But then again, I don't know. If you're a person, my girlfriend doesn't approve, then, well, she doesn't approve.
You should probably dump that bitch.
I don't know. She doesn't want you to have a little fun. God, all her fucking makeup is fine.
That better be some good sex.
Better be.
Alright, well, yeah. I think that's the end of this blog. If you stuck around this long, thank you for listening.
Is it a blog or a podcast? We're on YouTube. I want a blog would be posting a video on a website.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to have anything playing in the background, so I mean, it's not technically a vlog.
Well, no. A vlog is like where we're on a website, like a WordPress.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
I mean, YouTube is a website, yes, but it's a website strictly for videos. So that's
yes.
why I do this kind of say podcast.
Yeah.
But we don't really. We will attempt to drop this on SoundCloud. We should have a link below for that. If not, then of course we will tell you otherwise in the description. But iTunes and all that, we're not really there yet. We're not that cool yet, but
we will be there hopefully soon.
We'll try and make this available to more outlets so it's a little more convenient for everyone. But Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Hope you enjoyed it.
Go out buy some amiibos or
Go out and buy some
one at least.
Amiibos. Go reserve some. Go fight for them. Fight till the death, and we'll see you guys in the next podcast.
Have a good day.
Bye.